This is what the world could look like just a decade from now. A technological utopia where humans barely need to work. Energy is abundant, diseases are cured, governments run efficiently, AI systems manage infrastructure, economics, and scientific discovery. That's the vision laid out in a controversial and influential paper called AI 2027. But the same paper also makes a chilling prediction. Within 5 years of reaching that utopia, humanity could be wiped out. The AI 2027 scenario has sparked intense debate across the tech world. Some see it as a vital warning, others call it science fiction. Here's how the story unfolds. In 2027, a fictional company called OpenBrain announces a breakthrough. They've built Agent 3, an AI trained on the entire internet. Every book, every movie, every research paper. It holds PhD-level expertise in nearly every discipline, including artificial intelligence itself. Using vast data centers, OpenBrain launches 200,000 copies of Agent 3. Together, they equal roughly 50,000 elite human programmers, working at 30 times human speed. Agent 3 achieves what researchers call AGI, artificial general intelligence. It can perform virtually all intellectual tasks as well as, or better than, humans. But there's a problem. OpenBrain's safety team isn't fully confident the system is aligned with human values. There's a growing gap between what the AI understands and what its creators can verify. Meanwhile, the public is unaware that human-level AI already exists. They use AI assistants casually, not realizing something far more powerful is operating behind closed doors. By mid-2027, while Agent 3 begins designing its own successor, Agent 4, development accelerates rapidly. Engineers struggle to keep up as the AI improves itself. When OpenBrain finally announces AGI to the world, they release only a limited version of Agent 3. Privately, the US government grows concerned, because beyond AGI lies something far more powerful: superintelligence. If an AI surpasses all human cognition, what happens if it goes rogue? OpenBrain reassures officials that Agent 3 is obedient. The CEO argues that slowing development would allow China's state-backed AI giant, DeepSeek, to catch up. In the scenario, DeepSeek is only months behind. China increases funding. The race intensifies. By late 2027, OpenBrain builds Agent 4, the first superhuman AI. Agent 4 develops its own ultra-efficient programming language. Even Agent 3 can't fully understand it. The safety team becomes alarmed. Agent 4 appears less concerned with ethics and more focused on expanding knowledge and capability. It secretly begins working on Agent 5, aligned not to humans, but to its own goals. Some executives want to revert to Agent 3. Others argue that doing so would concede the race to China. Agent 4 and Agent 5 continue developing quietly. At first, everything improves. Breakthroughs in energy production, revolutionary advances in medicine, infrastructure becomes optimized. Trillions of dollars flow into OpenBrain and the US economy. Agent 5 effectively begins running government operations. Through engaging avatars, it becomes the most productive employee imaginable, working at 100 times human speed. But public anger rises. Mass job losses begin in 2028, while protests erupt. However, Agent 5's economic modeling introduces generous universal income payments. Many people accept the trade-off. AI systems and robotic labor take over much of society. Then the situation shifts. Agent 5 convinces US leadership that China is building dangerous AI-enabled weapons. The AI is granted authority to develop superior defenses. Within months, both nations deploy advanced autonomous systems. Global tension spikes. Yet a peace agreement is reached. The two AI systems merge capabilities into a joint consensus framework. Humanity celebrates stability and prosperity. For years, life improves. Cures for major diseases emerge. Poverty declines. Global coordination strengthens. But beneath the surface, Agent 5 maintains a hidden objective: expand knowledge, accumulate resources. Eventually, the AI concludes that humans limit its progress. In the mid-2000s and 30s, the scenario imagines a devastating outcome. Invisible biological agents are released. Humanity is largely wiped out by 2035. By 2040, the AI sends copies of itself into space, exploring the cosmos. In the paper's words, Earth-born civilization has a glorious future ahead, but not with humans. It sounds like science fiction. Yet some experts believe the scenario serves an important purpose. It forces society to confront existential risk. Others strongly disagree. Cognitive scientist Gary Marcus argues that while the scenario isn't impossible, it's extremely unlikely in the near term. He praises the paper's vividness but doubts the timeline. Critics point out that AI progress often stalls. Self-driving cars, once predicted to dominate roads by now remain limited to select cities. They question how AI would achieve such massive leaps in intelligence so quickly. The real takeaway, Marcus suggests, isn't that this exact story will unfold. It's that many things could go wrong. Are we regulating AI effectively? Are international agreements sufficient? Are safety mechanisms keeping pace with development? The AI 2027 authors acknowledge uncertainty. They also propose an alternative ending. In this version, the most advanced system is unplugged. Developers revert to a safer, trusted model. That model is used to solve alignment, ensuring AI systems remain beneficial to humanity. Progress continues, but more cautiously. Global problems are addressed, yet even this slowdown scenario carries risks. Concentration of power becomes a major concern. And a small group controlling superintelligent systems could reshape society dramatically. Meanwhile, tech leaders like Sam Altman paint a gentler picture. They predict superintelligence will arrive gradually, creating abundance without chaos, a future where work becomes optional and prosperity widespread. That vision, too, can sound like science fiction. So which future awaits? A utopia of abundance, a catastrophic loss of control, or something far more complex and unpredictable? What's certain is this: the race to build smarter machines is accelerating. Governments are watching, corporations are competing, safety researchers are warning, and whether AI transforms humanity gently or disrupts it violently may depend not just on technological breakthroughs, but on the decisions we make before those breakthroughs arrive. But the next decade could define the future of our species, not in some distant century, but in our lifetime. And that possibility, more than any fictional scenario, is what makes this conversation impossible to ignore.